Oh, what do we got here? We got Motive's other goat, the Venom Shock. And, excuse me, guys. This ball is another one of them balls that I got. I actually got this ball off of my buddy Rich. Hi, Rich, if you're watching. I'm pretty sure I know you're watching. I got it off of him. I traded him my Venom recoil for it. Kind of a short story on this. When I went to see Brett down at the pro shop, I wanted the Venom Shock. They only had one in 15 pounds. Well, when he went back and got it, brought it out, we opened it up and cracked. Let me tell you, I was very disappointed. Because at that time, this ball had the big hype on it, the Venom Shock, it's the GOAT ball, it's kind of like the Phase 2, that's the GOAT ball for Storm, the Phase 2 has been around for a while, great ball. It's kind of how this was. So I'm like, man, I want the Shock. Well, I could have waited and got the Shock. But at this point, this was the first time down at Gebhardt's. Down to see Brett. And I wanted a ball. So I ended up going with the recoil. And a little bit about the recoil. Got it. Hated it. Did not match up with my game at all. That ball was so uncontrollable for me. I had no idea what that ball was going to do. It come off my hand, and I think it was going to do this, and just like some kids, it went and did that instead. Very uncontrollable for me, so I traded it to my buddy Rich. He sent me this, I sent him that. He loved the recoil. I like the Shock. Don't get me wrong. You go back a little ways in my videos, you'll see me throwing the Shock. You'll see me comparing it to the Pride. Still don't know why, to this day, it's not in my leg bag. Like, in my videos when I took and shot it, done great with it. I still don't know why I ain't using it. And I'm still going to say it to this day. I have no idea why this ball is not in my bag. And why it's not into my rotating, bag. But this ball here, like I said, I don't have much lane time. I may have 10, 12 games on it. It does pretty well for me, but I think I got other stuff like the Enzo that kind of pushes this one aside. The Black Widow, because the Black Widow's really kind of clean like this one for me. So I think them are kind of reasons why this one's kind of pushed aside. I mean, you guys all know. When the new equipment comes out and, oh, I love the Shock, this is my baby, I throw it every week. And then something comes out a little better than the Shock. Then all of a sudden this one goes. And the new one's like, oh, this is my baby, I'm throwing it every week. You get what I'm talking about, The older stuff, it's great, But like us old guys, can't compete with the new guys. Sorry I cut out there for a minute. I had someone at the door. I had to jump up real quick. But anyways, like I was saying, you get the newer stuff comes out and you kind of tend to push the older stuff away. But in the back of your head that it's still a good ball and probably shouldn't be an idiot and, get it out once in a while and throw it. But we're going to put this one in the May C lane time. So let's put the Shock in May C lane time. All right, let's keep moving. A couple more to go. All right. Here we got the purple tank urethane ball. It's the only urethane that I have. Um, this ball is pretty good. I mean, it doesn't see lane time a lot, which it probably should see some lane time. But I do take it to tournaments with me just in case, hey, I need your thing. Well, guess what? I have the purple tank. And it's not banned. So, this ball, like I said, I don't really take it to leagues. I don't use it on a house shot. There's no need for me to throw it on a house shot. So, it doesn't see a lot of lane time. And that's my honest opinion. For me, it doesn't. But when it comes to tournaments, this ball's in the bag for when I go to tournaments. So this one, I'm going to kind of put in between, going to make another little bracket here. It's going to go in between rotating in with the balls to may see lane time. Just for the fact that you're a thing, my opinion, I mean, you can hold this or say what you want. My opinion, you don't need urethane on a house shot. So, well, like I said, it's more of a tournament ball for me. I take it. If I need it, I have it. If I don't need it, all good. On to the next one. All right, guys. Here we have it. The Phase 4 by Storm. One of the talk of the town, Is it soft? Isn't it soft? Is it banned or is it not banned? Who knows? As long as my leagues let me use it, it's going to be in my bag. For two reasons. One, my fiance bought it for me. It's the first ball that she's bought for me. And two, it's my first ball with the 2LS layout. Now this ball has 4 by 3.5 by 4, I believe, for layout. I know the first two numbers are correct. I'm not sure about the third one, but I believe it is 4 without looking. When I got this ball, yes, it was the first 2LS layout. And which blows my mind. I don't know if you can see it, but the pin's way up here, the CG's over here, and my fingers are way down here. So, when I first got that, and I seen it, I'm like, man, that's crazy, because I'm used to, the CG either being, being below the fingers and stuff like that, or in the thumb, or wherever, So that was kind of weird seeing the pin up that high, and I'm like, man, this ball is not going to do what it's supposed to do. And let me tell you what, first night I thrown this ball, I bowled like a 140, 144, something like that with it. I was like, man, this ball sucks, this layout sucks, I don't like it. But then after I got done being mad at myself, I'm like, you know what, just figure it out. Just figure it out. It's a new layout. Never thrown the 2LS layout. Don't know anybody that had the 2LS layout where I bowl, because I think I'm like the only two-handed bowler in both leagues that I bowl in. So I don't have anybody's bowls to, throw down the lane to see if I like the 2LS layout. But I made the jump and got the 2LS layout. And it took me a few nights before I figured this ball out. And when I did, I knew exactly where this ball was going to be in my bag. And then, of course, it all come out with the 5 other balls that are on the ban list from nationals or whatever it is. I'm not getting into that stuff. I know they're not banned from leagues and stuff like that unless they adopt USBC rules or whatever. Anyway, I'm not getting into politics. I hate politics. But anyways, I knew where this ball was going to be. This is another ball that went to the Pittsburgh tournament with me. Out of 8 games, I threw this one 4 out of the 8. I'm a big fan of the Zen. And I think I've thrown the Zen 2 games, maybe 2.5 games. It was the Pride and this one all day. So, I mean, Phase 4, love it. After I figured it out, I love this ball. It's clean through the fronts, fairly strong, you know, in the middle. And it's got that nice pop at the end and just drives through the pins. I mean, I just posted a video a week or so ago of the DV8 and Phase 4. You know, if I can't use this one, you know, the DV8's what's going to replace this one. And in that video, you see between this DV8 and the Phase 4 here, I'm pretty good with them two balls. I mean, even if you go back and watch all my other videos of like the motor balls, the hammer ball, and whatnot, the Phase 4 and the DV8, them are the two balls, and out of my honest opinion, them are the two balls that I've thrown that look extremely good. I mean, granted, I don't throw perfect shots every time, and I will tell you, guys, if you're still watching this, I don't edit my videos. The only thing I edit on my videos is I may shorten it up a little bit. Like if I'm up there hit play and I'm standing too long, I may edit it down a little bit to where I'm more like moving and throwing. But every shot I throw in every video you see, whether it's I throw it right in the gutter or I throw a strike, you see every shot I throw. I do not edit out bad ones. You know, I'm not here to, just show you the good shots, you know, make myself look like I'm an awesome bowler. No. I'm going to be straightforward with you guys. I show you every shot, whether it's a good shot, whether it's a bad shot. I show you everything. But anyways, enough about that. The Phase 4, after I figured out the 2LS layout, absolutely fan of it. And when I ordered the DV8, also got it in the 2LS layout, which that's the last ball that we're going to talk about. And I went with a little bit different layout. And the one on the DV8 layout, that's so far out of the two layouts I tried, the DV8 layout is my favorite. This one's really good. This one here, I use this one game 2. So if I had to have 3 balls I'd take with me right now to league, that I only had 3 I could take and use for one season, it would be the DV8 for first game, Phase 4 for the second game, and the Zen for the third game. But anyways, where this ball is going to go, the Phase 4 is going to go in the league bag. For sure. 100% for sure it's going in the league bag. And as long as they don't ban it from our leagues, it'll be in there every week. But alright guys, one more to go. Let's get her. Alright guys, last ball of the video, the DV8 Collision. Now, I will tell you, I've had Brunswick, I've had Hammer, I've had Storm, I've had Ebonite, I've had Motive. Never had Radical or, who's the other one I can't think of. Anyways, never had Radical, and I can't think of the other one. But anyways, never had any of them. Like I said, I've had Storm, I had Motive, I had Hammer, I had Brunswick, you know, Ebonite. Never had a DV8. Went to a demo our lane was doing, got to throw, you know, bunch of different balls from different brands. Threw the DV8, and I looked at the fiance and I was like, you know what? I have to have that ball. And I said, if I can't use the Phase 4, this is what's going to replace that Phase 4. And she said, all right. She said, all right, babe, I'll get you the DV8. So she bought me the DV8. Now, granted, like I said, the Phase 4 was the first ball that she ever bought me. This was the second one, and she just bought me the Zen Soul for my birthday, which is coming up next month. But the DV8 for me, it's a ball that if I need to get way left, I can get way left on a fresh house shot. I think in my shorts videos, I think I have this one a demo, or you could even watch the demo video. And this ball on a fresh house shot, I was left. I mean, I was way left, and I was throwing it way right, and it was snapping back. Now this one has the 2LS layout. This is the second 2LS layout ball I owned, minus the new Zen and the new Zen Soul coming. Also going to have the 2LS layout, but this one has the 4x4x5 layout, and as of now, that layout is one of my favorite layouts. So I'm kind of curious. I'm kind of excited to see what the Zen and Zen Soul is gonna do, because they're at the same layout. But I haven't seen like any real big hype with DV8. You know, I've seen some of their videos. You know, Packy throwing DV8. I'm like, yeah, they look okay, but nothing really caught my attention. And when I threw this one and that, I'm like, man, this DV8 is the cat's, you know, not gonna say it just in case the kids watching, but y'all know what I'm thinking. But I'm like, I gotta have it. And when I got it, there was like 2, maybe 3 nights of leagues left, so I don't have much league play on it. But man, I was crushing it on league nights with it. So I said, so the DV8 is definitely in my bag for leagues. The Phase 4 is in my bag for leagues. Now you're like, well, Bob, league bag, you said 4 balls. Well, I got the Zen, the other Zen, and the Zen Soul is the other options that's going to go in there to be main bag. So we're going to take a minute here and talk about the categories. All right. Now that we're went through all the balls that I have, let's talk about it a little bit here. They're not going to see much lane time. You got the Pin-Up Ghost, which, like I said, is probably retired now, and the Dreadful Legacy. The may see some lane time. You got the Mega Crutch, which I said once I get it filled and fitted for me, may change. You got the Flare, the Black Widow 2.0, and the Shock. They may make it, you know, depending on like some tournaments, or if I know that the Night of Leagues or whatever is calling for, you know, something a little smoother or a little more controllable, I can go to one of them. The in-between may see lane time and may not. You got the Pride, you got the Flight, and you got the Desert Tank, which I already explained the reasons on those. The rotating balls that will go in and out of league bag. You got the Velocity, the Iron Forge, the Ghost, Pin Down Ghost, and the Enzo. Them are balls that I'm gonna be, you know, back and forth with, you know, if I know I need this one or need that one. The Purple Tank is gonna be in between the rotating balls and may see lane time. Like I said, I'm not gonna throw the Purple Tank on a house shot. Just doesn't make sense to me. It's more or less gonna be tournament ball. And then we go to the league bag, which is gonna have the Phase 4 in it if we don't band. It's gonna have the DV8 Collision for sure, and it's gonna have one of the Zens, whether it's gonna have the old Zen that was drilled for one-handed, or it's gonna have the new Zen that's drilled with the 2LS, and possibly the Zen Soul. Like I said, I haven't got it, haven't thrown it, haven't thrown one. So the Zen Soul, it may be a hit, it may be something that gets into the rotating balls, or it may see some lane time. only time will tell, you know, till I get it and actually throw it a little bit. And but like I said, if it's anything like the Zen, without a doubt, it's going to be in my bag for leagues. So, like I said, sorry if this video seems a little long. I just kind of wanted to do a tier video like, you know, Lewis has done, you know, like Darren Tang has done, you know, a couple guys have done. I just wanted to go through, not like all the balls that are out, you know. I just wanted to go through my personal stash, what I have, and kind of do a tier list like this. So, anyways, please hit the like and subscribe button, and leave me a comment down below what you think and what you want to see, and I'll see you laneside.